It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, newswoman Dari Alexander, love expert Julia Allison, and super blogger Micah Jesse join Wendy for Hot Talk. Plus, we're revealing celebrity makeup trends that'll make you look like a star. And Wendy's got all the latest juicy celebrity hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
I'm doing great today. I'm so glad to be here with you. You know, there are new reports about Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, Brandi Glanville, cheating on Eddie Cibrian first. I've got an opinion. Lindsay Lohan moves back home with her mother. And Chris Brown showed up to court with none other than Rihanna. Let's talk about it. It's time for Hot Topics. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Okay, so today is the kickoff of Fashion Week here in New York, and last night I made my runway debut. I was telling you this. I walked in the Heart Truth Red Dress fashion show. It's the Red Dress collection. Now, what this fashion show is all about, and it's legendary, it's been going on since forever. It raises awareness for heart disease in women. And the dress that I chose to wear, because you know, I'm a woman on a budget, and I like to wear things that you guys can relate to. My dress is cheap and cheerful, Kamali culture, from my friend Norma Kamali. And I have to tell you, look, I'm giving you number one. You know, I'm not much of a walker, but I am a talker. So I was out of my element walking. However, they chose, the people who organized the fashion show chose a song that they thought was fitting for each one of us walkers. And for me, they chose I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross, which you know how much I was like, so I knew the words, and you saw my mouth moving because I was singing to the song. And, you know, my husband was there cheering me on, and my niece, and I just felt very at home. So instead of like really concentrating on the walk and falling, I just walked like myself. I threw up the number one. I was singing along with Diana Ross. I turned around and I said, how you doing? And I felt very empowered also because I was only wearing a one-sided bra. I did not go for pantyhose or Spanx, which is so. I tell you guys, I don't mess with those support garments and everything. Now you could say perhaps I need them. I'm a woman of a particular size, but I have to tell you, the thing that separates men from women, to me, is the jiggle. Like it's the jiggle. And that was very empowering to be out there on Fashion Week, you know, just doing it. Some of the other women who walked in the fashion show were Minka Kelly. She wore a beautiful Oscar de la Renta dress. Now look, I didn't recognize Minka. All I knew was that there was this young, cute girl who came up to me and tapped me, and she's like, I want to thank you for being so nice to me when you talk about me on my show. And I said, oh, and then, you know Brenda Strong from Dallas. She's in Mark Bauer. But I didn't recognize Brenda either. So Brenda, and then of course Kendall and Kylie Jenner, they were in Badgley Mischka. They are models. And their mother, Kris Jenner, was there in Badgley Mischka. Okay, I'll get back to that in a second. Gabby Douglas, the gymnast, also walked in the fashion show, and she wore Pamela Rowland. And yeah, she looked cute. And then Toni Braxton, friend to the show, was also walking in the fashion show. Toni, by the way, will be here tomorrow. But I guess the great thing about being in that fashion show is that we weren't walking with models other than those two Jenner girls who are, you know, they're models now. We were just regular women doing our best, you know, to walk down the runway without stumbling. The weird part for me, though, is you, because you love these hot topics. The problem is that you're not with me as backup when I'm trapped in a room with Kris Jenner. Look. Okay, so now listen. It's 3 Kardashians and 1 me. Fortunately, I had backup from my glam squad. Morel, Antoine, and Mimsor were there getting me all ready and everything. But Kris, it was awkward, but we both have a job to do. And thank you, she said to me, how did you lose your weight? And you know, like I say that to people, how did you lose your weight? And when she said it to me, I got a little defensive, like, diet and exercise? I mean, this time around, you know I'm a surgery girl. You know I've gotten, liposuction and stuff in the past, but diet and exercise? The one thing that I learned from our conversation, Kris, is that from now on, I'm gonna compliment people on losing weight, but I will never say, how did you lose your weight? Because there are some people who still go to the gym and don't do surgery. That's all. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Red Dress people, for giving me a chance to model. I won't quit my day job. Okay, so Us Weekly magazine is alleging that Brandi Glanville from Housewives of Beverly Hills cheated on Eddie Cibrian while they were married. They're even alleging that Brandi cheated on Eddie before Eddie cheated on her with Leanne Rimes, who he subsequently married. There are multiple sources who talked to Us Weekly magazine who said that Brandi cheated with a restaurateur by the name of Harry Morton. First thing I thought of is, was that Morton's Steakhouse? Forget the story. Are we talking steak? No, this Harry Morton owns Hard Rock cafes and, he's wealthy. They allegedly, according to the sources, had sex in Brandi's marital bed. Hold on, it gets worse. 6 weeks after having her son. Now, any woman who's had a baby knows you can't get back to the sexing until 6 weeks later. Brandi, I don't know what to say, but I have an opinion. They also allege that Brandi made out furiously with former NBA basketball star Rick Fox, who at the time was married to Vanessa Williams. And the makeout session is alleged to have taken place during Brandi's bachelorette party in Vegas. Brandi's denying all this. Here's what she tweets. Did you just say yeah, slick? Okay. No, because people can say all kinds of things. I actually believed what Brandi's saying until I found out some more information. This is not it, I'll tell you. Hold on, because I got my moment too, Brandi. Look. Apparently, I cheated on Eddie a few times with some hot guys. Wow. Grasping at straws 4 years later, a week before book is out, #wish I had, whatever. Okay. She has a book that's coming out. In this book, this is Brandi writing her own book. She said that every once in a while, she and Eddie would bring girls into the bedroom. And that's now I say, I believe all of the above. Look, and she says in her book that she's a lesbian from the waist up. See, my thought about an open marriage and things like that and if it's right with you, then fine. I'm good also. But I will say, as soon as you start allowing other women to seep through the cracks and into your bedroom, that's when all bets are off. Now I understand how Eddie thought it was fine to leave you for Leanne, and now I hate to say this, I can believe the Rick Fox thing and Harry Morton Steakhouse thing. I can believe all of the above because sometimes their marriage was open, with both parties agreeing. Okay, so now look. With all the things going on in the world, look what's the most important thing here in New York on the New York Daily News. I love this. There used to be a time when hot topics were such a disgusting thing to talk about. You wouldn't even read the tabloids in the grocery store, so you'd leave it up to girls like me to talk on the radio about what's going on. But now, this is what people want to read about. Anyway, so they say Lindsay is broke and living back home with her mother. Well, not all. It's not exactly a row house in Baltimore. You know what I mean? No disrespect, but I'm just saying, look at this spread. Okay, a nice white house. I see a tennis court and a pool. Although, do they live in the back of the ShopRite? What is up with the parking lot? What is that? Oh, it's the school? Oh, it's a school. Okay, so look. Lindsay, I mean, because of the economy and everything, some of us are forced to live back home with our parents. It couldn't be me in my parents' 2-bedroom condo with that 1.5 bathroom, never. But, if my parents had a nice spread and I was going through hard times and the spread included, my old childhood bedroom, a big deal. You install a lock on it, you sit by the pool, you play tennis. When you live in the suburbs of New Jersey, like, living in Jersey or suburbs of New York or out on Long Island when Lindsay's mom lives in Merrick, you spend most of your time partying in the city anyway. So it's not such a big deal. She needs to catch up with her finances. Lindsay reportedly is struggling to pay her rent out in LA, and I've been telling you that reportedly she owes, I hate when the wig, like, it's like it's not even cheap hair, like cheap hair sheds, but what he does is he brushes the wig, and then he doesn't pull the dead and drop it over there. Yeah. Shout out to the fake hair girls. You know what I'm talking about. You know. And how about the tumbleweeds of hair that float around your bathroom on the floor? A mess. I just take my big toe and slide it over. Make one big tumbleweed and throw it in the garbage can. How you doing, hair? So look, Lindsay allegedly owes hundreds of thousands of dollars in back taxes, and it seems like her only source of income are these appearances that she makes overseas. I don't know what kind of appearances. I don't know what they involve, but all I'm saying is that that sounds a little sketchy. The worst part about, and by the way, she'll make like $10,000 here, $20,000 there. So she's making her money to try to pay off her debts, and hopefully her mom Dina is not charging her rent. But her mom Dina is also struggling to pay her mortgage. It's not a good situation out there in Long Island. Lindsay's reps are denying this case, but I can believe it. And the worst part about this case, I think, is that Lindsay's gonna be going back home living with her mother, who doesn't seem to be a mother, but more like a girlfriend who participates in everything her daughter does too. Just saying. Mm-hmm. You wanna see the other important story here in New York? That was the cover of the Daily News. Here's the cover of the New York Post. Another hot topic. Chris Brown's on the front. Okay, Chris Brown's on the front cover of the New York Post, and the story is that Chris was back in court yesterday. The judge is trying to determine if he violated his probation. He's being accused of faking his community service. Sidebar, I know so many people who have faked community service. It is so easy to be done. You don't even just have to be a celebrity. Like I can believe that Chris Brown was able to get away with faking his community service. Just talking. Anyway, he arrived in court with Rihanna. There's Rihanna in the back. Rihanna? Here's the thing. Like, there's a time and a place for edgy hair and color splash clothes and leggings and pointy nails like Cruella de Vil. I'm just saying, if you want, the judge to believe that everything is good and right, you should have worn like a St. John's knit or something, or something from Jones of New York, and pulled the hair back over and put it in a tight bun and filed down the points on your nails. I'm just saying, but the young kids, they don't know how to go to court. You know what I mean? Anyway, remember, Chris is on probation currently for assaulting Rihanna, and Chris, why does it look like you took that suit jacket out of a gym bag and borrowed the tie from the '80s? And when I squint and look even further, that's not even a suit. That's a. And where's your belt? The thing that he did do right, though, was that he dyed that blonde hair back to brown. Yeah. So in the end, this is what the judge said. The judge said that he needs more time to review the evidence, and he's scheduled another hearing for April. And I think that Chris Brown is very talented, but I do think that he needs to go to the corner for timeout for a moment and get his thing together. Meanwhile, Jennifer Lopez has officially worn me down regarding Casper Smart. Okay, I love them together. I love them together because she doesn't disrespect him. I love them together because she's forced us to love him. Who was like me? Like you hated it in the beginning, but now you love it. Like I am worn out. Okay, it gives me pleasure to share with you the story I read in the new Star magazine. This was my last, oh, Casper, you go boy. Casper is ready to marry Jennifer. The problem is, well, we talked about this. Yeah, they're ready to get married. You don't want them to get married? He's only supposed to be a drive-by. I thought the same thing, but apparently she really likes him, and she's a woman with lots of money and a big mouth. You know she's in total control. Okay, get married. Here's the cute part. The problem is he doesn't have money to buy her a ring that would stack up to the rest. But no. Because a lot of these girls like Jennifer Lopez, they would get with a guy like Casper but buy their own ring. And we all know it's her buying her own ring. But you know what? She's had 4 previous rings. Messy. Remember Jennifer, Brad, I'm getting my men mixed up. Ben Affleck gave her that 6-carat pink diamond worth $2.5 million. You know, old Casper doesn't have that. The boy is still getting an allowance. Look, and then Mark Anthony gave her the 8.5-carat blue diamond worth $4 million. So Casper reportedly is suggesting to Jennifer, I love this, get ring tattoos. Casper, don't listen to them. I like this idea. I'll tell you why. Okay, wait. No, come on, you guys. Here's the thing. It's not her first marriage and it won't be her last. I'm just saying. She has diamonds and money and a career that, you know, it just beats the band. It's fine for her to get this tattoo. I think it's very humbling. I don't think that she should eventually give him money to upgrade the tattoo to something. I like the idea of her on her 150th marriage wearing a tattoo. And that's how you can tell you're either involved with a young boy like Casper or going through a semi-midlife crisis like me. Okay, I don't know whether I shared this with you or not. When our show goes on our little hiatus, I am going to get a ring tattoo. Yes, I am. I know what you're saying. Why do it? I know. Look. I don't know why. I think I'm playing old Miss Young. Fine, I'll say it myself. It won't stop me from wearing my wedding set, which I earned, so I will wear it every day. I even circle back in the traffic to go back and pick it up at the house. Oh, no. But here's the thing. And it's not my husband saying to me, let's get these ring tattoos. It's just because I want to be cool. Oh, Miss Wendy wants to be cool. So look. So here's the thing. I'm gonna get this tattoo. And the way I figure, whether God forbid I get divorced or not, I'm the marrying type. So if I lose this husband, I'm gonna pick up another. I'm that girl, like I'm that girl. That's all. Casper, you are so cute. I just wanna pinch your boyish cheeks. Look at me, okay, so look, guess who's been hanging out together, and I love this. Eddie Murphy's ex, Nicole Murphy, and his other ex, Tracy Edmonds, who used to be married to Babyface. Oh no, first of all, that's all kinds of pretty. When they walk in the bar, the rest of the girls might as well sit down because they're gonna do a clean sweep of all the guys. Look, Nicole, the taller, with the white shirt, was married to Eddie for 14 years, and they have lots of kids together. Look at her walk around LA, just good. And then they divorced in 2006. And Tracy Edmonds, who, like I said, was married to the super producer Babyface, she also produced Soul Food. She's a businesswoman with good boobs. Don't be scared to look. Tracy Edmonds was sort of married to Eddie. They did one of those commitment ceremonies in Bora Bora in 2008. So Eddie and Tracy decided not to make the ceremony legal, and they ended up breaking up. But these two girls are friends, and I love that. Eddie, you know what? And I've said this about, first of all, hi, how you doing? Yeah, hi, Eddie. Here's the thing. When I do this show, I do this for all the people in my head who I feel are watching, like my mom and dad, and you guys when you're not here, you know, you're at home watching. But there are some celebrities that I think watch this show regularly, and if they miss it, they TiVo it, or they go on wendyshow.com and look at the after show. And Eddie, I swear to you, I think that you're one of those people. Because I read, Eddie, first, I know that you have a sense of humor and you love all this. Second, I read for many, many years that Eddie loves to watch TV. Like, he will clear his house, go in a room, and have the TV set up. So if he loves to watch TV, hi, Eddie. And one day we'll meet, and you know what? We're not gonna have to say one word to each other, just hug. And I'm fine with that. Oh, keep clapping. We have a great show for you. Celebrity makeup artist Molly Rancala is here, and she's gonna show us how to look like a star with the hottest celebrity makeup trends. But up next, we've got Fox 5 News reporter Dari Alexander, blogger Micah Jesse, and love expert Julia Allison and me. We're all gonna be sitting for this week's hottest topics with our Hot Talk panel. Next, keep it here.
It's my Valentine.
Of course, Micah. It's almost the end of another week, and it's time for another round of our Juicy Hot Talk. Joining me today, my friend Fox 5 News anchor and author of The Quick and Clean Diet, Dari Alexander. And from the website, MicahJesse.com, it's Micah Jesse. Gorgeous. And one of the stars of, wait, no, I pointed to the wrong person. This is Micah Jesse, sorry. A mess. Well, here's Micah. One of the stars of Bravo and Love Expert is Julia Allison. Yeah. Welcome, Julia. Welcome, Julia. Thank you. Okay. Because I have a strong opinion about this, and I was scared to say what I have to say, so I was distracted as I was introducing. I do have a strong opinion, and I hate to say this. Let me tell you. Okay, so a former White House physician commented on my New Jersey Governor Christie's possible presidential run in 2016, saying that she's worried that he could die in office because of his weight. So, Governor Christie, is he too fat to be the president? That's the question. Dari, I'll start with you.
I don't think he's too fat to be the president, but look, he knows he's fat. He knows he's overweight. He knows he's up against a wall right now. This man is in a window where he has to lose weight.
Yes.
He needs to do it for his family. He has 2 little kids.
Yes.
I mean, look, people would be worried about it, and to be taken seriously to run for president, he has to lose weight. I gotta send him the Quick and Clean Diet.
Okay, look. Here's what he said back to the White House doctor. He said, she should shut up. This is just another hack who wants 5 minutes on TV. He was also very concerned because she said this on TV and his children who are like middle school aged heard this. Okay, what do you say?
You know what, he said that she's a hack.
Yeah.
She was
I know.
in the Navy. She's been in the White House for 9 years.
That's how we talk
this
in
woman
Jersey,
is
Julia.
not a hack, you know? I think he's, you know what, he's understandably upset.
Yeah.
Because this is a deep issue for him.
Yeah.
It probably makes him feel really insecure. But he has to be healthy. I mean, he doesn't have to look a certain way. He doesn't have to be cute.
No.
But he has to be healthy.
He has to be healthy.
Absolutely. I mean, I agree. You know, I think as Americans, we love to see success stories. I mean, look at Jennifer Hudson. You know, this is a great opportunity for Chris to, you know, he has until 2016, so this could be a great chance for him to shed the pounds.
And here's how you shed it, Governor.
Weight Watchers?
No. You get one of those drastic intervention surgeries. I'm sorry, my governor, and you did a terrific job with the hurricane. But I have to say to you, you are too fat to be president. And if nobody else is gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. Look at how you look. That is ridiculous. And I saw you on David Letterman, your S-curve formation, you couldn't even fit in the chair. And the idea that you brought out that donut, you are too morbidly obese to make fun of your weight like that. I was insulted for him. And as far as your middle-aged, your school kid, my kid is in middle school too. He understands that fat is not good. And if it was me in that position, he would understand that he can aid and abet his mother to lose weight and live longer. I do think you're too fat to be president, because if you look like that now, how big are you gonna be in 2016?
Okay. But. You say he's too fat to be president. There is a concern, obviously, for health reasons, but let's think about Dick Cheney, who was the vice president.
He was too,
But
he had like multiple heart problems.
He wasn't the king of America.
So he was a heartbeat away from being the president when we were in 2 wars. Honestly, listen, this is going to be a great story of triumph, I tell you. He's going to lose weight, and everybody's going to love him. People love him. He's very popular. Look, this man has no downtime.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the time to do downtime.
Which is why the president should be more physically fit. I didn't say skinny.
He's working
I didn't
on
say
it.
skinny. I mean, he's not just the guy with fat. He's morbidly obese. Sorry, my king.
You said no downtime. Barack Obama works out every single day.
Well, but Barack Obama smokes cigarettes.
I'm
I mean,
talking
people
about
forget
lap
about
band.
that.
She's talking about he needs the, you know, the surgery that a lot of people have
This
gotten.
summer.
He doesn't have the time.
When you were making a
Hurricanes
point
happen in the summer. He doesn't have time to do that. But you know what? He's going to do something. You're going to see. It's going to be a huge triumph story, and it's going to boost his numbers even higher than they are right now.
We love
You're going to
ratings.
be very surprised.
I challenge
and then
you.
He's going to be a shoo-in.
Okay, let's move on to Britney Spears. Britney Spears is rumored to be very close to signing that deal for that residency in Las Vegas at a casino where she's going to perform for several nights per week for a matter of time. Sometimes these residencies go on for a year, 2 years, 3 years. We talked about this on Hot Topics. And my question to the panel, Julia, we're going to start with you. Do you think it would be a good idea for Britney, considering her fragile mental state, let's talk straight, and how much Vegas is known for partying? Is this a good idea?
Britney Spears in Vegas, how has that gone before? You know, she had a marriage to Jason Alexander in Vegas. It lasted, what, like 48 hours?
Yeah.
You know, not one of her best moments. That having been said, I will say this. Regular work for a star is really important. This is about as regular as it gets.
Yeah.
A star and a lot of free time and a lot of money, that could be even more dangerous than Vegas. So you have to weigh these two things. She's in a fragile mental state. She's been broken up with, or she's, you know, who knows exactly what happened with the end of her engagement.
It's over.
But she's single. Now, Vegas isn't the place to go to find a husband. I mean, has anyone gone to Vegas to find a husband?
She needs to find her
I
sanity.
agree with you, Julia. I mean, I think she certainly needs to be busy. I think we can all agree that we want to see Britney busy. We want, right? But I think we want to see her back in the studio, making good music, and on tour. We want to see her across the country. We don't want to see her making sinful decisions in Sin City.
Okay, so here's the bottom line. The girl has to make money.
No.
She's the only person in her life that makes the money. She has to maintain the private planes.
She doesn't have money.
Well, she also has a lot of people she has to pay out, a lot of exes, a lot of stuff. So it's time. She's in her 30s. She's got to face the demon. She has to understand that she has to work. So therefore, she's got to live in a place where she's going to make her most money. She's going to make over $100 million.
But here's
over
the thing.
3 years.
Need that much money.
I've never heard of
She's
Britney
like Michael
Spears having.
Jackson.
Yeah, but I've never heard of Britney Spears having financial troubles. And you know, in a perfect world, I think that Britney, based on being on American Idol and what we saw, and let's face facts, Britney is not altogether there. Britney needs to go someplace for 3 years and sit down. She's still young enough where her fans will remember her. And if they don't, oh well, at least she has her money and she has her mental state. She needs to stay out of the spotlight, including Vegas. Stay out of the spotlight, reconnect with her boys who seem to eat too much sugar. The condition of their teeth is horrible. and reconnect. You've never seen the pictures of the boys? Okay, well then don't, Google it. That's all.
Just look at Kevin Federline. Come on.
I am exhausted, but we've got more. Look, up next, there's a new website hooking up hot young girls with rich older men. We'll talk about it next. Don't go far. Welcome back. Okay, we have our Hot Talk panel assembled right here, and there's this website. It's called seekingarrangement.com. Lindsay Lohan, write this down. Not saying, just suggesting. It hooks up poor, pretty young girls called sugar babies with sugar daddies to cover their tuition or their rent or buy them Louboutins in exchange for companionship. Do we think this is a good idea? Okay, I'll go first. Yes. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. If I had a daughter, Kavina, and she did this, I would crack her skull. If my niece Alex does this, I would crack her skull. I couldn't do it myself, but you know what? Who am I to judge? I'll be judging, but you shouldn't care that I'm judging. It keeps these girls off the pole.
Right.
It keeps them in, I guess, Louboutins, if that's important when you're 19. Dari, what do you say?
I have to agree with you. I mean, listen, these girls are of age. Who cares? They're in college, some of them. There are a bunch of Ivy League schools that have girls that belong to this.
Yes.
It's consensual.
By the way, community
let's not
college
pretend
girls,
that it's
you can do
always
it
the
too.
guys who are doing the solicitation.
Yeah.
These girls want the lifestyle. They want the $10,000 a month allowance, and they're upfront about it.
And we're not saying that it's
that's what they wanna
$10,000 a
do.
month, but like there are some girls who've
yes,
talked about it.
yes.
A Columbia University girl, the old man puts $10,000 a month in her account. Everybody knows what it is. They say there's no sex, but come on.
But they admitted that, you know, it's.
Getting with the
But
musty.
they say it's their choice.
No, I have to say, listen, I adore you both, but I don't agree. When I heard this story, I thought, what if my best friend told me that she was doing this? I would look down on her. I don't know if I would.
Me too!
But I have to say, like, you know, get a job, flip burgers, like do something, you know, right?
Okay, hold on. These are not the two options. It's not like, okay, you can have a rich man pay for you or you can work at McDonald's.
But what were you
Those
doing?
are not the two options.
But what were you doing when you were 21? Were you poor like the rest of us?
Yes, I was.
Exactly.
But you know what? It was okay. Here's the problem, okay? I did have older boyfriends. They weren't like geriatric at that point, but, you know, they took me out to nice dinners. But I will tell you, I'm almost 32, and I have girlfriends who did this not on a website, but they had older boyfriends paying for a lot of things. And they're running into problems right now because all of their value is tied up in their beauty and their
I know.
youth. They think they have no value other than how they look because they were told that they had no value.
Okay, but wait a minute. I agree with everything that you're saying. I would not do it. I would drop my daughter on her head if she thought about doing it.
And I
But
couldn't be
it's
friends
about
with the girl who
choice.
did it. But it
It's
is about choice.
No, but
And
you
that's
have
my
to be
point.
forgiving
It's
about
choice.
it because I mean, my girlfriends went through this. You go through it,
Oh, yeah, you're
and you think
forgiven.
there's nothing wrong with it. You're like, oh, just another Chanel bag. There's nothing wrong with it. But then all of a sudden, you're getting older and you're questioning the men you're with, and you're
Yes.
like, are you going to be with me when I'm older? Do I have to have a lot of plastic surgery? I
enter
really
into
don't
it for
want to
that
do
reason.
that.
These girls knew exactly what they
No,
wanted.
they don't. They're in their
The
20s.
money,
They don't know anything.
They know that they want the money.
Everybody knows the parts in this. Here's a quote from a sugar baby. By the way, think Anna Nicole Smith and Howard, and they were very, look, I don't call it prostitution because you're not being paid directly for sex. You are helped financially in different ways. You go shopping, you go out to eat, you go see plays, you have fun. It's just like dating. 64% of Wendy viewers said that it sounds like prostitution. 36% say, who am I to judge? I'm with the 36%, but it couldn't be my daughter, my niece, or my friend.
I don't think it's prostitution, but I certainly think that it's straddling the line.
Yes!
Okay.
Well put, all right. Thank you, panelists. You all did such a great job. Thank you for being here. For more information on our panelists, go to wendyshow.com. Up next, celebrity makeup artist Nally Roncal is here, and she's gonna show us how to get the celebrities' hottest makeup trends. Don't miss it. That was so good. Our next guest is a makeup maven. She's got superstar clientele, including Beyonce and Jennifer Lopez. And today she's gonna show us how to get the hottest makeup trends in Hollywood. Please welcome to our show our friend Molly Roncal. Yes. She's a walking billboard for everything beautiful. And so now you've worked with some of the biggest stars in the world.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us how we can get that celebrity look.
Well, you know, again, it's all about the tips, the secrets, and getting the right products. 'Cause
Okay.
You can look like a fierce superstar, literally just walking down the grocery store aisle, honey.
Got it. All right, let's get started.
Let's
Our
go.
first, you know, as usual, our models are from the studio audience. This, everybody, is Emily.
Yes.
All right, what's the trend that we're gonna work on, Em?
Okay, so Emma Stone. Beautiful smoky eye. Emerald is the color of the season. You want to make sure you can get that in the smoky eye. We know Miss Wendy works the smoky eye.
No, Morel does it for me, but I want to ask you,
Yes.
is this good for the palest girl to, you know, all
You
these
got
black
it.
girls?
You got it. The fairest of the fair, all the way to the deepest of the deep. Green is the color.
Okay.
So here is the secret, very quickly. You want to, number one, always start with an eyeshadow base. That is the celebrity tip, because believe it or not, what that's going to do is not only make it bullet bulletproof, so it lasts all day long. It's gonna give you a very, very, very sort of clean, professional look.
Yes.
Now, green, the color. Here we go. You wanna make sure that it's nice and light and soft and that you build on it. You don't wanna go cray-cray and slap it on real quick, right?
Okay.
So soft and light, and what I call is the windshield wiper motion.
Yes.
Back and forth, and you will build, build, build. And then you're gonna see that gorgeous color.
Okay.
Very quickly, here we go. Here's the final secret. It's all about lining that inner rim. You do that?
Yes.
Morel does that for you?
Yes.
There you go.
I know how to do that. I knew how to do that in 7th grade when I used to sneak wearing makeup. But here's the
I
thing,
know she
a
did.
lot of girls, that bothers them to go in there. You
Right.
gotta, yeah.
Just suck it up.
Stop blinking.
Stop blinking.
Okay.
Thank you. No
So,
tear ducts.
Thanks, Em. Let's go to our next trend. This is Leah, everybody.
Okay,
And
Ms. Leah.
What's her trend?
Okay, Sofia Vergara, the glow, the body glow, the J-Lo glow, Beyonce glow,
Yes.
you know it, right? So number one, you always want to start with a primer that has a glow in it, or something that's going to give you sort of that candle lit effect, like I just had sex.
Yes.
You know that one. You know that one, don't you?
I love the glow.
Oh, no, thank you. So you put that on first. And now here's another secret. Everybody always thinks to get the glow that they're going to take like a shimmer powder, slap it all over your face. You end up looking like the Tin Man.
A Saturday night special on the pole. I mean, like,
Or that.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So the secret is you want to put the highlight in the right places, okay? So instead of just slapping it all over, watch this. Take it across the lid, just around the corner, and hit the tops of the cheekbones. That's going to make you look like you had an instant facelift. Then you want to do the little secret glow and put it right on the tip of the nose. That's going to make it look like they had a nose job right about there. Thank you. And then the right blush right on the apples of the cheeks. That's going to make you look, again, like you just had sex with Johnny Depp, honey.
Yes.
Or whoever.
You're glowing.
Or whoever.
You're glowing. Thank you,
Glowing.
Leah. All right, let's talk to Jen.
Dun,
Here's
dun,
our
dun,
last trend, and this is the one that,
Yes.
as try as I might, I always end up taking the bottom layer off.
Yeah,
the Zoe Deschanel lashes.
Zoe Deschanel lashes.
She's got top and bottom.
You got it. And that's a thing. I got to tell you, the bottom lash is a big trend, but it is hard to wear. Let's just break it down. You don't necessarily want to do that every single day. It's not the most practical.
Kim K does it every day.
Well, honey, Kim K.
Yeah.
Let's be for real.
Yeah.
Okay? So here's the thing. But the top lash is really the way to go. So the number one trick always is, people always think that you want to put your mascara on afterwards. My secret is, number one, look down for me, honey. You want to curl those lashes first. I already did it, obviously, but just to show you the motion, curl the lashes first and put one coat of mascara on first. That's going to create a little shelf, almost like a little push-up bra.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay? Then what you're going to do is take the lash, put a little glue, make
Yes.
sure it gets nice and tacky. Look down for me. That little shelf is going to make it so easy to just slap it on.
Here's what Morel does with my lashes
Tell
before
me,
he puts
tell
them on.
me.
He waves them like this with the glue on to make them tacky.
That's
Like, don't put the lash
right.
right on your eye. Make
You
it
got
tacky.
You got it, because it's going to slide all over town.
Yes.
So there you go. It's on.
Now,
Hey!
and you repeat the same thing for the bottom lashes.
You got it.
Thank you so much for these fabulous tips. It's Molly Roncal, everybody, and
I
studio
love you.
audience. You're all gonna live like a star and look like a star because you're all going home with Mally's 9-piece beauty kit. It's so good. Keep it here, everybody. Still to come, our Live Like a Star audience giveaway. Oh yeah, there's more for the audience, but up next, it's time for Ask Wendy. Keep it here. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hey, Wendy, my name's Stephanie. How you doing?
How you doing?
So my fiance and I are getting married in November.
Congratulations,
Thank
nice
you.
ring.
And my father is just a little too involved in the wedding planning. He wants to give his advice on everything from the dress to the venue, the band. But how do I politely say to him that I really just want his money and not his advice?
How old are you?
27.
27, okay, cute. Well, first, congratulations on your
Thank you,
wedding.
thank you.
But my thought is about parenting, if you live under my roof, you will always do what I say. And if I'm paying for it, I've got a definite heavy hand in the planning. If you want your father to back off, I mean, here's the thing. You can sit down, like you have a very cute way about you. Can you please be daddy's baby girl? And please ask your father to back off. Where's your mom in all this?
She's involved. My parents are divorced, so she's kind of the middleman here between me and him.
Okay. Are you sure that you can plan this on your own?
No, but he won't pay for a wedding planner, so I have to do a lot of it on my own.
Okay. can you do it on your own? Because that's the only way you can get him out. And also when you talk to him, don't, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, I love your delivery, but it's really, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, when you talk to your father about something like this, you gotta talk like a woman and have him back off, be strong, don't smile so much, and definitely don't tilt the head. Oh my God, oh my God, you know? You don't necessarily need a wedding planner. You might want to pare down your wedding and what it's going to cost and have a talk with your father, but you have to be firm, okay?
Okay.
Okay. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Marisol. How you doing?
Hi, Marisol. I'm doing well. How you doing?
Good. So my boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years now, and he has never said I love you, but neither have I to him. Whenever I ask him what does he see with the future of our relationship, he never wants to talk about it. So how do I get him to open up to me, or is it time for me to go?
Okay, wait. What do you see with the future of your relationship?
I mean, I see it going somewhere.
Where?
Yes.
Okay.
Marriage, children.
Okay, well, look, neither one of you have said I'm shocked, because as the woman, you know, we're more of the talkers and we usually pull men out of their shells. I'm shocked. All right, you have two choices. First, move on, but before you move on, have this discussion with him, and I'm gonna count on you to be more open and talk about the future and pull it from him. And if he doesn't give you the responses that you like, then you'll never get those 3 years back, but at least you learned something.
Okay.
Move on.
Thank you.
Okay, very well. Up next, everybody, our Live Like a Star audience giveaway. Keep it here. Okay, it's time for our Live Like a Star audience giveaway. Both Julia Roberts and Courtney Cox use these to keep them beautiful. Let's find out what it is. Michael Lee, let's open the box. Okay, you're gonna love these. These skin products are from a company called Pacifica. Pacifica products are formulated with ingredients that you need and your skin craves. Studio audience, you're all going home with the Wonderlust gift set that includes the Color Quench Lip Tint Scented Soy Candle. Thank you so much, Pacifica. We love your stuff. Everybody keep it here. We'll be right back. I've had a blast today, and I want to thank my Hot Talk panel, plus celebrity makeup artist Molly Rankel. Tomorrow, the lovely Toni Braxton will be here, and the hilarious comedian Heather McDonald. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.